Well, for those of you who follow the television show The Bachelor and saw the recent installment of The Golden Bachelor, I'm sure many of you were shocked to hear the news that Gerry and Theresa, who were just married on live television January 4th, have announced that they are getting a divorce, that they continue to be quote-unquote best friends and love each other, but at their ages, they just don't want to pretend to be happily married to each other. So the story they're giving. I don't know all the facts, but I certainly have seen rumors. I read some things about how even on their so-called honeymoon, they were staying in separate rooms. I think that was the first tip-off right there. Well, it's their business. I hope they find happiness, but I wanted to share. I've told this story before, but living here in LA, I tend to hear a lot of inside stuff from people who work at the studios, people who appear on shows such as this. And I remember once a woman talking to me who had been on one of the installments of The Bachelor. Now, I rarely watch the show, so don't ask me which installment it was. I don't even remember what her name was, but she was genuinely on the show as one of the contestants. And she was telling me that the show is fairly much semi-scripted. A lot of it is improvised. They designate roles to people. In her case, they said, you're going to be the bad girl. You're going to be the troublemaker. That's going to be your persona on the show. And she thought, oh, fine, whatever. I'll go along with it. And she told me she didn't realize the far-reaching consequences of this, being on national television, being seen this way every week, and having millions of people think that's who you really are. And then, of course, the tabloids like the Inquirer, People, they start doing stories on this. And she said she deeply regretted it, mainly because it was so humiliating for her parents and her grandparents, and she felt so ashamed for bringing shame to them. And she wished she had been better advised. She wished she hadn't been so naive about it. But the point being, a lot of these shows are semi-scripted, so I can't say this for any kind of authoritative fact, but I just wonder about Gerry and Theresa, how much of that was real love, how much they really wanted to be married, or how much of it was just a staged publicity gimmick for ratings to have them get married on live TV. Maybe more of the story will come out in the future. Please like and subscribe my channel, Chuck's Captivating Chronicles.